Prime Minister Philip J. Pierre has called on the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank (ECCB) members to consider the credit union movement in fashioning regulation measures. The incoming chair of the Monetary Council of the ECCB took up the mantle effective Friday, July 22, 2022, at a ceremony at the Harbour Club Hotel in Grosili. Pierre succeeds the outgoing chairman, the Honorable Joseph Farrell, council member for Montserrat. He says credit unions should be included in the financial discussions of the ECCB.
The rising competition between banks and non-bank financial institutions such as credit unions and payday loan services. Credit unions in our region have witnessed significant expansion in recent times. In Saint Lucia, the credit union sector is open to greater collaboration with ECCB. This sector must not be adverse to regulation. However, they are mindful that credit unions are different to commercial banks, and the difference should be considered in any discussion on regulation, financial stability, and inclusiveness.
Pierre pledged a people-focused chairmanship during his tenure. He also vowed to give attention to the rising cost of goods.
All economies are experiencing record-high inflation. As a consequence, our people, especially the most vulnerable, are hurting. I fully endorse the view of Governor Antoine that the current external shocks we are experiencing requires an all-of-society approach led by our governments. Within our limited fiscal spaces, governments of the sub-region are trying to cushion the effects of inflation on its people. And as a region, we must urgently and necessarily pursue alternative consumption, relying more on locally produced foods and less on expensive imported foods.
Moreover, the incoming chair stated that he remains committed to pursuing a regional growth rate of 5% per annum.
We'll continue working towards the realization of tourism by increasing its resilience and the resilience of the industry generally. A critical imperative for meeting this objective is addressing the vexing issue of regional transportation, particularly air transportation. It is too cumbersome and definitely too expensive to travel to neighboring islands. Also, at the top of our growth agenda will be the intensive promotion of food and nutrition security through trade practices, access to alternative markets, import substitution, and alternative consumption.
The Prime Minister of Saint Lucia called on ECCB members to protect the integrity and global standing of the organization for the common good of people. Pierre commended the ECCB on its appointment of a first female deputy governor, Valda Henry. The Monetary Council of ECCB's policy agenda will focus on four main areas: inflation, resilient and inclusive growth, financial stability, inclusion and payments, modernization, and digital transformation. Gina Filippi, HTS News Force.